Hey folks, Lon here with Cowboy Boots, Hats, and Western Life Enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel. Today I am joined for the first time with my fiance, Jacqueline. Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi, Lionel.
So Jacqueline will be joining us today because we got a pair of Ariat Fat Babies for review. These are ladies' boots. So let's go ahead and check them out right after this. All right, y'all. So we got the Ariat Fat Babies here. Now, the box looks just like a plain Ariat box. Pretty nice looking. Um, so let's go ahead and open these up. So they do come packaged like this. They got some kind of a pink paper here. Looks pretty cool. Register your product at Ariat. And then just unbox these. Like I always recommend to keep these shaft shapers. All right. There we go. This aside. All right. So here they are, the Fat Babies. Look like Barbie's cowboy boot.
Exactly.
All right, so let me go ahead and give y'all a rundown on these. So basically what they are is a non-traditionally made boot. Basically, start with the sole as always. So rubber sole, some like what Timberland would have or something like that. It's all synthetic. Then you got a kind of a suede material here. It's all hot pink. It does actually have a toe bug. And coming up, it's got also a round uh, toe, and it's also got a single stitch welt right here. Uh, and as far as the heel goes, it's about a roper heel, and it's got a very short shaft. It's basically looks like a bunch of glitter on there, and they got some actually nice stitching pattern. Now the inside, like I said, being a traditional work boot and not a traditional boot, it's basically cloth lined as you would expect. It actually does have an insole in here. It's got a actual um, foam insole that is printed like leopard, and the boot is made in Indonesia. So that is the rundown on the boot. Now, a little backstory on these boots. Jacqueline's actually been looking for a pair of pink boots for the longest time, and she showed me all types of things. And she finally came across these, and she really liked them for a specific reason. She's going to tell y'all why right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really hard to find a boot for work or for just being around the barn that's in a color. I've been using these were also made in Indonesia for about 2.5 years. They're super worn. They're obviously brown with the little rose on the side. These are Ariat as well. I got them at the outlet. And they've done really well for me, but I wanted something a little bit more fun with color. And there's a lot of fashion boots that you can get for, in pink and blue and turquoise, purple, etc. But for around the barn and stuff, you're limited. When these popped up, these Fat Babies, I'm familiar with the Fat Baby with Ariat. They're new. I had to get them right away.
Yeah, and you said these boots are not specifically approved for riding.
They're not. I think they do make an addition with the Fat Baby that are approved for riding, but these are not. I'm not even sure if these are approved for riding. I ride in them anyway. They do have a little bit of a heel, but I'm going to give these a go on the horse and see what happens just for fun. But I'm
We do,
excited to use these around the barn.
yeah, we do take our chances here at Cowboy Boots, Hats, and Western Life Enthusiasts. Don't y'all forget that. So, but regardless, even if they don't really work out, I mean, there's days that we don't ride the horses. We just come home from work and basically just need to clean out stalls and stuff like that, and just wear them around. And that's what you're primarily going to use them for.
Exactly, exactly. And that's, I think, what the intended use of this line of boot is. I was looking online and they make a black pair with pink stitching. And in the information side tab, it does say approved for riding. These ones just do not happen to have that.
Right. And one other thing that I actually noticed about these is that they do have a very, very sturdy counter, so they should give you a good amount of support. Now, when I first saw these, I swear I thought she was buying kids' boots. I'm like, you better check that again and make sure that you're not buying kids' boots. But sure enough, they came in and they actually make these in adult sizes. But, you know, I guess they're fun and you like them. But we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of an extended test. All right, y'all. So here's our conclusion on these Ariat Fat Babies. Being that it's Jacqueline's boot and she's the one that's been wearing it, I'm going to go ahead and let her start.
So I wore the boots around a little bit. I rode in them. I worked around the barn. And my conclusion on these boots is they are very cute for fashion, for going to, dancing, going out, going to dinner, but they are not the boots to wear to the barn. They're not the boots to work in. Right in the back, they're really tight.
Right.
They really scuffed my ankle pretty badly. They're not the most comfortable either, so I would definitely stress that. They're very pretty though, and they're very cute. So they have that going for them. But other than that, I don't know.
Well, as far as Ariat goes, and that's mistake, of course, from a boot manufactured overseas, is that they use these nylon on the inside right here, and it really does rub up against your foot and creates for uncomfortable marking. Now, of course, if they were using leather, that would not probably happen as much. And also, nylon doesn't breathe very well. We actually live in Florida where it's really hot all the time, and this does not help with the heat. Leather's definitely going to be better and breathe better. So if y'all are going to buy an Ariat, it's definitely a better idea to buy them for, um, the ones that are made in Mexico, the ones that are made with leather inside. Uh, Jacqueline is going to probably still be wearing those around the bar to work in.
Definitely, because I like them. They're pretty, and they were hard to find in that color.
And
So
yeah, and that's really what they are. They're just basically a boot that's supposed to look good for women. And of course, them being more of a work boot, it's really a barn boot. You're not supposed to ride in these. How did it feel like for you when you were riding in them?
I didn't have much leverage in my stirrups, so I wouldn't recommend riding in them. But it's definitely durable. I just wouldn't do any. I wouldn't take a lesson on them. I wouldn't do anything but trail ride.
Yeah, definitely. And to Ariats, these are not meant to be ridden in. They actually are not riding boots. They actually state it right on their website
Mm-hmm.
that they're not riding boots. They do have a version of these fat babies that are made for riding, but again, there's so much options out there, uh, and y'all could definitely find better quality boots for the price that are not synthetic, that are not made overseas. But that's what Ariat is known for mainly on a lot of their boots. Now, how much were those boots? Hundred,
$119.
yeah, $119. Y'all could definitely find some other boots for maybe a little bit more than $119 that are not Ariat, that are not made overseas, that are made by actual boot makers. That will definitely feel a lot more comfortable. Of course, these are very unique in their own ways, and if that's what y'all like, then go ahead and buy these. But for the most people, average people that are actually doing things around the barn, I definitely would not recommend it. Y'all could definitely find better things out there. Well, I hope y'all liked this review. If you did, please hit like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you on the next one.